Welcome back to the news in detail. Somali President His Excellency Hassan Sheikh Mohamud, together with the President of Galmudug State, Ahmed Abdi Karuye Qorqor, attended the ribbon-cutting ceremony for the newly built Galmudug Presidential Palace in Tosamareb City on Sunday. President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud has commended Galmudug State leaders for their efforts in constructing public interest centers, emphasizing that the implementation of this project and the struggle to liberate the areas under Al-Shabaab control reflects the decision made by the Galmudug leaders and its people. This historic step represents the Somali people in Galmudug State's genuine struggle and to improve their future. In Galmudug, I see a symbol of governance and people who made a legacy decision, and that is where we want to lead our people, said Somali President during his address at the inauguration of the new presidential palace of Galmudug State. Ministries, lawmakers, the Vice President of Galmudug State, as well as the Speaker of the Regional Administration, we also attended the inauguration ceremony of the new Galmudug presidency. On Saturday, President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud visited the frontline city of Bahdo in Galmudug State, where he toured army positions, commending the Somali National Army and the local communities in the ongoing military offensive aimed at eradicating the international terrorism in Somalia. According to the Villa Somalia, he urged the people to continue working with government forces the upcoming months to liberate the small villages under Al-Shabaab control in Galmudug State. Somali President has vowed to continue the all-out war against terrorism as the Somali government forces, backed by local militia, liberated scores of villages in Hiran, Gadud, and Middle Shabelle regions, killing dozens of Al-Shabaab militants in the past few months. Somalia and Kenya have agreed to enhance their bilateral aviation partnership following talks in Mogadishu, the Somali capital. In a statement, Somali Aviation Minister Firdausa Osman said she had held a meeting with Kenyan Ambassador to Somalia Thomas Chipokoto in Mogadishu to discuss the implementation of aviation deals recently signed by the leaders of the two countries. The minister and the ambassador discussed ways to rectify the transport and aviation agreements between Kenya and Somalia as well. It was an honor to receive Honorable Ambassador Thomas Chibokoto, Kenyan Ambassador to Somalia, today in my office. Our talk is focused on strengthening our bilateral aviation partnership, ratifying our respective transport and aviation agreements, and resuming the Kenyan Airways operations in Somalia. The Minister of Aviation for Somalia, has said in a Twitter post. In July, Somali President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud and the immediate former Kenyan President Uhuru Kenyatta have signed a deal in Nairobi to boost the aviation relations between Somalia and Kenya. The two leaders have agreed that Kenyan Airways to resume its direct flights to Somalia based on the existing bilateral air service agreement. The Somali government says it is committed to enhance the cooperation with the Kenyan government. The newly appointed African Union envoy to Somalia has arrived in Somali capital Mogadishu on Sunday morning. Ambassador Mohamed Al-Amini Souf today arrived in Somali capital to take up the duties as the head of the African Union Transition Mission in Somalia, ATMIS. On arrival at the Adan Abdullah International Airport in Mogadishu, the ambassador was met by the Deputy Special Representative of the African Union Chairperson, Mrs. Fiona Lorton, senior military police officials, as well as ATMIS Somali Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, Isaac Mahamoud Mursal. After brief engagements in the VIP area at the airport, Ambassador Souf proceeded to ATMIS mission headquarters, where he inspected a quarter guard mounted by ATMIS troops from Uganda. He later met with the staff and held a closed-door meeting briefing with the ATMIS leadership. In his role as the SRCC under the head of the ATMIS, Ambassador Souf will oversee the military, police and the civilian components of the African Union mission in Somalia, closely with the partners to restoring peace, stability and continued political process in Somalia. That's the end of our today's English news live from Mogadishu. With me, I am Omar No, and the rest of the team here in our studio. We leave you. Bye for now.